Now, if I said I love you, would you believe it? If I didn't do anything to show you? Let's talk about it. To God be all the glory. Thank you once again for tuning into Vessels United TV. I'm here again with the Bible, ready to do some Bible study. Today was in my heart to start talking about 1 Corinthians. I wanted to continue the book of Job that we were reading last time, but I just felt this thing of love. And then when I opened it up and I started reading it from this Bible I have, this Bible, it revealed something to me from something I previously stated in another video about how love is not a feeling, love is an action. And I got that from, what's his name, Cliff Kneckley. He's on YouTube. He's a pastor in Connecticut, I believe. And when he said that, it made me realize that love is something that you do for someone. It is doing something for someone because you're doing it in spite of the fact that you have feelings like maybe anger, feelings of resentment, feelings of hurt. You know, not always are your feelings going to be favorable towards someone. So love is, even when you have unfavorable feelings towards someone, you still do something for them that would benefit them, to show them appreciation, to show them kindness, to show them compassion, to show them grace, mercy, all these things that God put in us. And reading this version, I believe it's the King James version. It's the King James Study Bible I have. I'm going to read it for you. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become as sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned and have not charity, it profiteth me nothing. Charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself. It is not puffed up. Charity. I can keep going on, but we're going to pause there. We're stopping at verse 5. It says charity. It keeps saying charity. And I was reading, I was like, wow, God just revealed that to me. He just let me know. And I hope Cliff Kneckley is somewhere listening to this. He probably is not. But I hope this reaches him. He was right. God put that word in him. I know it because God just revealed it to me. Because I took the word. He poured it into me. He was the vessel that poured that word into me. And now I'm pouring it out to you. I understood it when he said it. And now reading this, they're using the word charity. So charity is doing something. Not because it'll benefit you, but because it'll benefit who you're doing it for. Right? All feelings aside, I mean, maybe if feelings are driven because you're just that kind, that loving and stuff, but that still goes along with the fact that love is an act that you do, something you do, an action, I should say, not an act, because some people take it like love is an act. Oh, you're just acting, it's not real. But it's an action, and it's an action that is so profound that it changes lives, and it is unmatched. God is a God of action. He does. God is, when they say God is love, this is all like tying together that God is a God of action. Like he does stuff. He doesn't just say he loves us. He doesn't just put in the Bible that he loves us. He doesn't just boast about how much love he has for us. He actually does stuff to show us and prove to us that he loves us. He doesn't have to prove anything to us. Maybe to some people. There's some people that need God to reveal himself before they'll believe, before they have faith, because their faith is so low or non-existent. But for me, he doesn't have to prove anything to me, but yet he does. He proves to us that he loves us all the time with actions, not words, because actions speak louder than words. You can say I love you. You can tell someone, there's so many people who will hear the words I love you, I love you, I love you, from spouses, family members, friends, from so many different places and so many different people, but it'd be so empty. There's no action to go with it. So you never really feel that love. You never really experience that love. But God shows and proves with action. And that shows and proves that love isn't just words. It's actions. The word love is a word. But the act of love, see, there it goes again. It's an act, an action. You have to do it. It's something that you do. It's not something that you just say. Because saying it doesn't mean anything if you don't do it. Man, that's profound. That's powerful. Let's read verse 5. Doth not believe itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Charity never faileth, but whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away. It's telling us, man. It's telling us that it's actions. And there's so many things that disappear, but man, love doesn't fail. And love is charity. Love is giving. Love is giving. And for love to be complete, we have to give each other love. And man, there's so many times in life where you just don't feel like it. This person has hurt you so much. But just think about what the world did to Jesus when he was here. Just think about, never mind the people who followed him, the people who believed him, that did things for him, but the people who didn't. What they did to him, what they said about him, how they mocked him, the people that tortured him all the way to the cross and put him on the cross. Those who accused him of things, the religious folk. I hear a lot of people talk about religion and being religious. And, oh, what's your religion? Oh, what's, oh, you're a Christian? Oh, what, denomination? Oh, you don't do this? Don't Christians do this? And it's all religiosity. Me, I just try to follow Christ's example. Because no matter what they did to him, no matter what they said about him, he still went out there and showed love by his actions. His actions spoke louder than any words that he can speak and any words that anyone can speak of him. They were more powerful. His actions were more powerful. Him healing the sick, him standing up for the different people in the Bible who, like the woman who was I gotta watch the terms I use here on YouTube, but she was promiscuous, and they were out there and they were mistreating her, treating her bad, and he rose up and did the whole, he who was without sin cast the first stone. So many times in the Bible you read, just bear with me. I'm not like one of those with the greatest memory of scriptures, but I remember the stories, and I remember the impact it has on my life, and I know how to convey the message to you from my perspective and my way, because God made me who I am with love. He made me with love, and that was an action. and love is an action. And he definitely is showing me this through this scripture. And as I talk to you now here on my YouTube channel, I hope you subscribe, hope you like the video, you share, you comment. Let's talk about it in the comment section. Do you feel like love is a word or an action or feeling? What do you feel about love? How do you feel about love? Because in the Bible, it's Jesus, he's showing love here and there, no matter how much hate he got, no matter how much hate people had for him, that they expressed. Because hate is also an action. Those are two actions, those are two opposite actions that you can tell the difference. The impact is extremely different when you have hate for someone. I think hate can be a feeling and an action. I think hate is extreme anger. I'm sitting here and I'm sitting here, I'm working this through in my head as I talk to you, and I hope you bear with me. But to actually, like, to feel someone's hate, they have to do something, right? You can't really feel their hate if they just have it in their head, because then maybe that's just anger. Anger is an emotion. Anger is a feeling, right? You have anger towards someone. And hate, you have to actively do something to hate somebody, just like you have to actively do something to show someone love. So if you don't have any action in what you are feeling and thinking, then all it is just your normal feelings. You can feel anger towards someone, or you can feel this feeling of warmth and care and extreme care. There's levels to care. You can really care about someone. You can care about people to where you don't want someone to get hit by a car, so you stop them from getting by a car, and you have no like real connection with them, but you care. But then if it's someone that you love and they may get hit by a car, there's this extreme level of I must save them, I must stop them, and then there's this whole "oh, you okay?" and then it's shown in the way you act towards them. So this is why I believe love is an action and not a feeling. And it's so profound to think about. It's blowing my mind just thinking about this concept of love being an action. Because how many of you have been in relationships where someone the person that you're with said, I love you, and you're like, oh, it's too soon for you to love me. Like, how could you, what do you mean you love me? Or you're thinking in your head, you won't say it out loud, because sometimes, that's embarrassing to the other person. Sometimes you don't want the person to know that, you're questioning it, because you don't want to ruin it, because you like them enough to keep them around in your life, but you're like, how does this person love me? Like, they don't love me. But that person could either be saying it just because it's something that people love to hear. Don't it feel good when someone says I love you, especially when you're in a romantic relationship with them or pursuing one, and they say I love you? Doesn't that feel good? So I wouldn't put it past people. And people do it, to say I love you. But to really love somebody, you can't help but to do things that show you love them. And to show somebody that you love them isn't because, you buy them stuff and you take them to nice places. We go to restaurants. I watch these Pop the Balloon or Find Love challenges. And you got all these people, when they ask them, what do you like to do? And you all get this cookie cutter answers. And it's just like, to me, it's fake. It's just, this is what people want to hear, so I'm gonna say it. This is gonna make me look good, so I'm gonna say it. Or I love to travel. I love to try new restaurants, try new experiences. Those are like the typical cookie cutter answers that they give. And it's like, you can tell the different people who have like very specific things that they like to do and stuff. They give these answers that are just like about certain, I love to go, and I know it sound weird for this, but I like to go I like to go hiking and looking for different birds and stuff like that. They'll say stuff like that, and then you know that that's genuine. That's genuinely what they like to do. So saying things doesn't really like prove anything. Saying what you like, saying what you love, saying, you know, just saying words doesn't prove anything. It's the actions that prove it. And I believe that when people go on these shows and they go to these shows, I don't know if you hear my daughter crying in the background. They just came in from the pool. It doesn't prove that they feel these things. Like when somebody tells you I love you, it doesn't prove that they love you because they said it. You know, how you know somebody loves you is the genuine things that they do. That when you're not feeling good, they take care of you. When you're down, they try to lift you up. You know, when you need them, they're always there when they can. You know, that they don't expect stuff from you. You know, that they always want to be around you and in your presence, and that's all they need. They don't need extras. You know, that's how you feel and know love. It's these actions, these things that they do. It's proven through action and not through words. And time, God reveals to us that he loves us all the time through the actions. Because we read the words in the Bible. We read it all the time. These are words, you know. And you may get a feeling, you know. You may not get a feeling. Some people don't feel love. Some people don't. That doesn't mean that somebody isn't loving them. It doesn't mean God isn't loving them. So that's why, to me, feelings can be deceptive. You know, like sometimes you can feel like, you know, you love somebody, but it's just because you need something from them, or you feel like somebody loves you, but it's because they need something from you. You can't mistake God's love. You can't mistake love from the action. You can't mistake the actions of love, right? Love is an action, and it's patient and endures all. So when you're in a relationship and somebody says that they love you, and then you get sick and you can't function the way you used to, you get hurt, you can't function the way you used to, you gain weight, you don't look the way you used to. I know this. Are they still there? Do they still show you the same love? And do they still want to be all up under you like they used to? Their actions will tell you if they love you. Because love is an action. It's not a word. It's not a feeling. I mean, it is a word, obviously. It's love. But it's not just a word. And it's not feelings. It's actions. Your feelings aside, there's love. This person broke my heart. This person lied to me. I'm angry, but I still love them. It's an action. It's not a feeling, because your feelings, I'm going to still show them love. I'm still going to do these things for them. I'm still going to be there for them. I'm still going to, you know, cook for them. I'm still going to rub their back, rub their feet. I'm still going to hold the door open. I'm still going to, you know, call them, send them texts. You know, I'm still going to do all these things that you do when you love somebody, even though they made me angry. Even though one time when I needed them, they weren't there. It's in spite of your feelings that you love. And love is an action. You do stuff in spite of your feelings. So I want you to be encouraged by that. I want you to ponder on that. I want you to think about that. I want you to talk about that in the comments. Yeah, man. I'm going to do these mini little Bible studies, Bible sessions. We're going to read some scripture. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to hopefully, you know, enlighten you with a different perspective on certain things and share with you what the word is saying to me when I read it, and share with you what God reveals in my head, which makes me go into the word, and then the word reveals it. It's a whole process, a whole step. And And really, I was sitting here and I was making music, and I'm gonna have a short that's gonna um, dive more into that. But it was about love. It was a love song I wrote. It was like a love song about God, and I'm working on some stuff. So look out for it. Hope y'all enjoying the music I've posted here on the channel. I'm gonna continue to make more music to post. I'm gonna sit here and record music. Because this program I'm using is called Suno. I record my vocals into it, rapping, and I just type in how I want the song to be and whatever, and it takes my voice and it does stuff to it to where it sounds like me, but it's not exactly like me, which is okay to me because I'm having fun with this. It's like I'm making music without having to go through all the the editing and all that stuff. And it's not that I didn't enjoy it. It's just that I don't have the best setup. I don't have like a studio to go to and stuff. I do all that stuff in house on my computer here. I got a pretty decent computer, but I didn't go to school for any of that, so I don't know how to do all that stuff. I've always just played it by ear, just did it by ear, made beats by ear. Sat here for hours and hours editing, tuning, tweaking, doing all kinds of things till I feel like the song sounds perfect enough. But I know it doesn't have that studio quality. But now with this program, I hear rap on this mic and then put it in the program, and it makes the song, and it makes a beat for it, how I want the beat to be. I type in how I want the beat to be, what kind of vibe, what kind of genre, what style, all that stuff. So I'm doing that. So I have one artist that I made. Her name is Trinity Blue. Her music is up there. That's what I've been posting. I got an artist I'm working on, John Love. My short's gonna talk more about that, and I'm working on my own stuff. A Pablo Picasso album that when you hear it, you're gonna be like, oh, that doesn't sound like you. No, it doesn't really sound like me, but I promise you, it's me rapping. It's just the program, does stuff to my voice to clean up my voice, and it interprets my voice, so to speak, and it comes up with it. And I got 2 songs done already, and they sound good. But hope you enjoy it. I hope you're being blessed by it. I hope you're going to share it with other people so they can be blessed. Vessels is the brand. Make sure you go to my website, get some clothes, get some stuff. We got stuff for kids. I think I have some cups and stuff up there. You can go on my TikTok shop. Also have stuff up there, some exclusive stuff. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the videos, share them, do all that good stuff. Let's get this algorithm getting me some more love. More people out there hearing my stuff. I'm a vessel. God poured into me, now I'm pouring into you. All right, y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. I can't wait to see you next time. I'm not gonna say I hope to see you next time. You'll be here. All right, be blessed. Love y'all. See y'all next time.